Hey, gorgeous people. Welcome to my channel, Being a Carer with Kes. I know you must be wondering, how relevant is my degree from my country of origin in the UK? You want to find out how relevant it is? Then stick with me to the end as I will explain exactly how relevant your degree from outside the UK is in the UK, okay? My name is Kesiena Akwara Ati, a health and social care trainer. To all you old and new returning subscribers who keep coming back to watch, like my videos, and leave your awesome comments, thank you so much. Yeah, you're just amazing. And hello, if you're just watching this channel for the first time, come on now. What are you waiting for? Click on that subscription button. And of course, don't forget the like button as well. And of course, the notification bell. So whenever I upload a new video, you will be among the first to know. Also, follow me on Instagram, Care by Kes, TikTok, Care by Kes, and Twitter, Care by Kes as well. And I will most definitely see you there. All right, so let's dive into what we will be talking about today. So therefore, Kes, tell us, how relevant is our degree from abroad in the UK, or should I say our country of origin? Now, if you noticed or you read the news lately about some people who were asked to come to the UK on a tier 2 visa as well, but would have gone to certain universities rather to qualify. And then when I went through that list, I discovered that there was not one university in Africa, a few in Asia, but majority in Europe and America. So if you're coming to the UK, you must understand it depends on what part of the world you're coming from. And if you went to those, top-notch universities, well, I am sorry to say that if you did not go to any of those top-notch universities, then your degree, unfortunately, is irrelevant in the UK. I will use myself as an example. Now, like I said in my introductory video, I used to be a publications manager. I did have about 8 years. Then I went into teaching, I taught, I became a head teacher. And, coming to the UK, I felt, okay, I was a head teacher, I was a teacher. That should, give me, an inroad into the system. I was, horrifically shocked, if I may use the word. All right. So I got to the UK and I said to my husband that I would like to pursue teaching for a bit. So I started applying to schools. Guess what? If you reply to say, oh, we are sorry, at this point in time, we cannot take you. And I'm like, what? And some asked, I tried retail, I tried to, because I also, wanted to be a train driver. And in case you do not know, train drivers earn an average of 55,000 per annum, depending on the company they work for. See? So I wanted to be a train driver, but unfortunately, I still didn't qualify. So what happened? Now, I was discussing with my husband, who's been here for all his life. And he said to me, say, listen, the reason why they are not taking you is because you do not have any experience working in the UK. I'm like, how? Why? And then he broke it down. And he said to me, listen, the way the UK works is different from a lot of places outside the UK, outside Europe, outside America. And I said, wow. So you mean my degree is, I can use it? He said, no, that I have to go to an agency. So I went to an agency that supplies teachers to schools all over the UK. They have different ones, different locations. And I registered, of course. Before doing that, I was advised, when I called them up, to send my degree, my certificate rather, to NARIC. So NARIC vetted it and said to me, oh, yes, your degree is comparable to a bachelor's here in the UK. Now, that was the only reason why the agency took me on. And so I started working, not long after I arrived in the UK, as a supply teacher. I know of a friend who came in here. She was, I think, a microbiologist or something. And then she sent her degree as well, her certificate rather, to NARIC. And NARIC said, it is not comparable. And as a result, she had to go to school again. Right now, she works in the NHS, she works in the lab. So what am I saying? Also, let me not forget to mention here too that I've had, people coming in from abroad. I have doctors. I've had midwives. I've had engineers. I've had bank managers. I've had clergymen in my training session. And then one thing I ask them all the time, and of course we always bust out laughing, is, what are you doing here? And we laugh because they don't understand that if you do not have a work experience in the UK, I am sorry, your degree is irrelevant. Some of them are disillusioned, and I said to them, do not be disillusioned. Keep doing the care and doing your courses as well. Look for courses you can do to get yourself into the system. As for doctors, they have to do it because they need to qualify here. They have to do exams to qualify here in the UK to operate, to get a PIN to work as doctors in the UK. And how can they keep body and soul together? Is by doing care. I've had midwives come to say, oh, it's so sad. I've tried to this, I've tried to that, I've tried to that. And I said, listen, don't get worked up. Do the care. Call the necessary governing bodies. Ask if there's a pathway into midwifery or nursing because you already have this and that before. Don't get, upset. Don't get worked up. Now, one case that strikes me most was that I had this lady coming to my training session. She was a midwife from her country of origin. And then she got here and then they said, oh, they had exams to do and all of that. She was feeling very cool with herself. Yeah, exams. Yeah, I used to do very well back then. Bah, 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 bah. So she was asked, to read certain books. And she thought it was the ones she was used to back in her home country. And she was, yeah, I'm going to kill it, blah, blah. And when she looked at the books she was reading, she was asked to read to do the qualifying exam, she discovered that those books were archived here in the UK. What did I say? Archived, not in use. Insignificant. And so she wrote the exam, but she did not do well. So she was discouraged. I said to her, listen, don't be discouraged. Now you know. So tell people back in your home country, these books are done with. Yeah? And besides, talking about working the UK experience is because the UK work ethics are different. Now, that is the key. That is what I've come to realize. The way they do things here is totally different. They are what they call best practices. Every profession in the UK have their own code of conduct, have their ethics. And I've come to realize that their ethics and ways of doing things is totally different from how we do things. Particularly in Africa, it's different. They are held responsible for their actions or inactions. And so that is the reason why if you say to yourself, oh, I'm getting on the plane, I'm going to the UK, I'm going to work there, blah, 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 as a manager, blah, blah, blah. I am sorry to tell you that, sorry, you will not get no bank to employ you. Sad reality. You will have to get something else. And the jobs available to people, or should I say migrants coming into the UK from abroad, is basically cleaning. Cleaning, security, care. And if you're lucky, you get into retail. Those are the jobs available. But is that where you should stop? No. You can still carry on. How? Do the relevant courses. Look for things to do that will push you up. And then you find yourself where you want to be. You may have to go to uni again. It's part of it. But you can get to where you want to be. Don't sell yourself short. Now, let me tell you a wonderful story. I got somebody in my training session. I mean, I've had so many of them, but this one stood out. Now, this particular person came to the UK. They were coming and going back in their home country. The husband was a manager. She had like 4 maids at home helping her with her family, her children, and all of that. And they were coming to the UK, and somebody advised them to see, don't just pack your things, sell up, and come to the UK. Come to the UK for some holidays, observe the place, gradually blend into the system. And she was like, no, they told her this, they told her that, they told her that, they told her that. They sold up from their home country. They came to the UK. They were spending the money, feeling like, we got the money. Yeah, money talks, bullshit works. Let's go. In the end, the money finished. Guess what the man had to do, or is doing rather? Security. From being a bank manager in his home country, having a big house, having a fleet of cars. Security. So let me advise you, those coming to the UK and thinking, oh, you just come in, you get a job as an accountant, as a doctor, as a nurse, whatever. Sorry to disappoint you. It's not going to happen. The only way that's going to happen is what is being done right now on the tier 2 visas. When you have been asked, and I think that in one of my videos where I talked about non-related, health jobs that were available in tier 2 visa, I mentioned architects, engineers, and stuff like that. It is only when you have an opportunity like this that you can be employed based with your degree, working with your country of origin, brought to the UK, you can keep working in that capacity. But other than that, I am sorry, you can't. Or if you were at the top-notch universities where their degrees are respected and recognized in the UK, then that's it. But if you don't belong in either of those two categories, I am sorry, you cannot work in the UK with whatever experience you have, in whatever profession you have. You have to start from scratch, like I did. Yes. And where am I today? A trainer. So don't lose hope. Keep hope alive. Have faith. It will end in praise. If you are thinking to yourself, oh, I should have left my whole country, blah, blah, blah. But you see, the UK has so many benefits. I have mentioned that before in one of my videos. So don't give up. Keep pushing. Do the care, security, cleaning, whatever you're doing at the moment. At the same time, have time for your studies. Grow yourself. And like I always say, if you can see it, you can become it. All right? So until I see you in my next video, never you forget, always remember that no matter what the matter is, you, my darlings, matter so much more. Au revoir.